Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Francisco Lindor. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now the number 2 hitter, Akil Baddoo.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. One out, bases empty. Now 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Austin Riley. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swung on, belted. Kepler going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jung-Hoo Lee.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Now it's going to be Edouard Julien. That's a base hit, run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit for the Angels. That one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
The 1-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line. Drifts towards it. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Well, that one had extra bases written all over it. Not today, he said. Left his feet up in the air. Just a beautiful catch to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Reed Detmers. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Nick Senzel. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. That one ripped. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Golden opportunity right here. And the first offering is not close. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
That's outside. 2-0. And that's a little bit high. And there's the automatic. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch misses. And now the lefty. And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly is called. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good call.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Jose Miranda in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Verdugo on third. Senzel at second. Ramirez at first. 2 out of the inning. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2 outs. Swing, a high fly ball deep left field. That's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Mets nothing. Second inning set to go. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Senga back to work. Just off the inside edge. Senga, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. And another ball.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Will Brennan now at the plate. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Runner on the move. Fought off foul. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Evan White. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
righty deals. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
The wide to kick the pitch. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss there. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
In the air out towards right center. Baddoo on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Book, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
JT Realmuto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. The Mets down by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Wouldn't chase that time. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. That's in there. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The lefty fires. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Angels 1 and the Mets nothing. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Eddie Leonard.
Eddie Leonard.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. And that's down and away.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. At the belt and fires. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. There's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Liner picked on the hop at first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Akil Baddoo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Angels held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Nick Senzel. And a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Ball one there.
1-1.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Toss to White.
No,
they get him, but it was pretty close.
Now batting, first baseman, Harold.
And now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Count 1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ramirez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. He popped out his first time. Fastball for a strike. The Mets trailing by a run here in the last half of the third. Now snap throw to first. Lindor back in there. Two outs. That one's in there, and that's strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Austin Riley. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. And there's a strike on the outside corner. That one not close. And that's ball 3. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Righty to the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Leading off to the Angels.
Now here is Edouard Julien. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball 1, no.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. He's in there. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, he should have had it.
Man at second. That one's in there. And the count even at 1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside corner. It's 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pop up here, third base side. Senzel makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki.
1-0.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. In the air, right field. Out, number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And he's already singled in this game. That's inside. Not close with that one. And now 2-0. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 3.
Will Brennan on deck for the Angels. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Angels leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jose Miranda. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's
Nope.
inside,
That's inside.
and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jack Flaherty getting ready to go. Canning getting loose as well. And he deals. That one ripped right center field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second now, but he's safe. A run comes in the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a good eye there.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Hill delivers outside. Kepler at second with nobody out. Kicks and deals. And he walked him.
Now batting the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Doubled in his first AB. And that's through there for a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, and there's a base hit to right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the batting order turns over. So up next for New York, Alex Verdugo. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left side. He's under it. Squeezes it.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jack Flaherty takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel, 1 for 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the 1-0. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and it's 3-1. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And stepping in for New York, Harold Ramirez. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. The run scores from third, and they're up by 3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee drifts towards it, makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 5-1.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
The second baseman.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering upstairs. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 5 and the Angels 1. Back here in Queens, stepping in, Will Brennan.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 1-0. Fouled off left side. Here comes a pitch. That misses.
Outside.
2 balls and a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And they'll do it again. The pitch. In the air, left field. Verdugo makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Evan.
Now, Evan White. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. White, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Verdugo sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eddie.
So 2 down now, and here is Eddie Leonard. Struck out looking in his first at bat. That
1-0.
misses the zone. 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Angels 1. So now the DH spot, Jose Miranda.
The designated hitter, Jose Miranda.
And here it comes. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 1-1. That one ripped, but foul. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Max Kepler up now for the Mets. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Real Muto steps in. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out to center field. Lee should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. And the right-hander back to work. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yoendrys Gomez up and loosening in the pen. Miller getting cranked up as well. Yoan. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Bounce to the right. Acuna. The throw to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
The batter, the right fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Now it's the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Yoendrys Gomez taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Counts 1-0.
The Angels down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hit hard, that gets through. Around third. He'll score. It's 5-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. And that drops in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Pickoff throw. Riley dives back in safely. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. That's down and in.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one hammered back there and out of here. A 2-run homer, 3rd home run of the season. It's 5-4.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. Just
inside.
missed. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. Will Brennan to bat next. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Will Brennan. Ground ball left side. Senzel over to first. And that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Flaherty back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Patino appears to be getting loose. Leiter also throwing. That one inside. Now 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Stays alive. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back to the top of the Mets order. And now, Alex Verdugo. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Chopped left side. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
One down. Nick Senzel will hit next. First pitch misses. Right-hander kick steals. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one a little bit high. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Harold Ramirez up now for the Mets. That's in there. Strike 1. Two outs. In the air, foul off first. White makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. On the mound now, Shelby Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just now filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Miller.
Well, 1-run game. Evan White getting ready to hit.
22. Evan White.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
The 1-2. And that just misses.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
To the right side, Acuna throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Eddie's Lindor, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Throw to first. The pitch. And that one upstairs.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. Runner takes off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around second, on his way to third. Heading for the plate. The relay. He scores to tie it up. 5-5 now.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to
righty reliever out of the pen, Sean Reed-Fuller.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And now the right fielder, Akil Baddoo. First pitch, and he just misses. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Reed-Foley throws over. Arozarena dives back. The 1-0. Arozarena on the move. Out towards left center. Taylor snags it on the run. And next for LA, Austin Riley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
First pitch, not close.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
The pitch. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 5 apiece. Luis Patino gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 77, Luis Patino.
Here's Francisco
Leading
Lindor.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And a pitch. Inside, just missed. Line drive, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Miranda.
And now the DH, Jose Miranda. Slider misses outside. Kicks and deals. Pitch is in there. And 1-1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And another ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler, 1 for 3.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Laser, could be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. He scores and they have the lead. 6-5. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumped out.
So they bring on the veteran, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is JT Realmuto. That one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Man at second. And takes low for ball one. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-5. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Scott Barlow.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The batter now, Edouard Julien.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
One down, base is empty. That's a hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Good eye right there. Now this is in the air down the line. Kepler sizes this one up, drops into the glove.
Now batting, the left fielder, Will Brennan.
So in now for the Angels, Will Brennan. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Angels strand one. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
The center fielder, Tyrone.
A line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Leiter in his 7th season. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Taylor races for second, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Senzel in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, left field. Brennan on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Harold Ramirez up now for the Mets. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And a foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Halos 5.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And here's the first baseman, Evan White. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
White.
The pitch. Clips the corner. 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Long gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they tie it up. It's 6-6.
Throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
And fouled off. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Coming on. Makes the catch, one down. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. First offering misses badly for ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Strike one. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got it. And now 2 gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next to hit, Akil Baddoo, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch misses. All tied up here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
And another ball.
1 strike.
That's outside. Now 3-1. Austin Riley hitting on deck circle. Swings through that. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Now a fly ball to right center. On the move to the alley. And that's the 3rd out. Angels draw even on this solo homer. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. A new pitcher in the game, Kyle Finnegan.
Now pitching for the Angels. Number
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Finnegan.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Brennan raging back towards the wall. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike one. Action in the pen down there. Number 59. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Adam warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He powers that one out of here. And the Mets win it on a walk-off 7-6.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.